Flying is a great way to travel, but it's definitely got some downsides. Between the crowded seating, annoying seatmates, and terrible food, it's enough to make anyone lust after those cushy and pricey first-class seats. You probably walked enviously through at least one first-class cabin on the way to your seat. But have you ever wondered what the most expensive first-class seats are like? Well, today is your lucky day. We're giving you a sneak peek into the world's most expensive first-class cabin, so that you can imagine what it's really like to fly like the ultimate VIP. You're awoken on the day of your trip by your hotel phone ringing. Good morning, sir. I trust that you slept well. This is Amanda, your personal concierge from Etihad Airlines. You know Amanda. She's the one that booked you this room. In fact, she's been handling all of your travel arrangements since the moment you first booked your flight with her airline. You assure her that you had an excellent night and ask her to confirm your itinerary for the day. Of course, sir. Your flight to Abu Dhabi leaves at 10 this evening, so your private chauffeur will pick you up at 6 sharp to whisk you smoothly to the airport with plenty of time to check in and enjoy the private lounge. You'll be greeted at the airport by your on-the-ground attaché, who will take care of everything for you from there. Your entire experience has been curated to your exact specifications, as we've discussed. I'll let the in-flight chef know about your meal preferences, and the cabin staff has been directed to provide extra pillows as requested. When you land in Abu Dhabi, another attaché will be there to assist you from the moment you arrive, including helping you through customs, and a chauffeur will be waiting to take you to the hotel I've arranged for you there. I hope you have a pleasant day, sir, and don't hesitate to call on me if there's anything else that you need during your trip. Your chauffeur is waiting to pick you up in front of the hotel, and your concierge has already arranged for your baggage to be loaded. The car is stunning. A luxury sedan fitted out with leather seating, privacy screen, fully stocked bar, and an entertainment system. Needless to say, the ride to the airport flies by. As your car pulls to the curb at the private VIP entrance, a sharply dressed man appears at the car's door, as if by magic. Good day, sir. Etihad Airlines welcomes you. I'm James, your personal attaché. I trust you're having a pleasant day so far. That's wonderful. It's my job to keep it that way. I don't want you to worry about a thing. I'll take care of everything for you from this point on. A porter has already unloaded your bags and whisked them away to be checked in. Your bags will be placed directly on the plane for you, sir. Now, if you'll follow me to the first-class check-in lounge, it's just a short walk away, unless you'd like me to arrange a ride. You tell them that you'd welcome a last chance to stretch your legs, and you set off through a series of well-appointed back hallways. You make it through the airport in record time, in almost complete privacy, and you're even fast-tracked through security. With your attaché at your side this whole way, it is by far the smoothest airport experience you've ever had. Along the way, your attaché tells you a bit more about Etihad Airlines and their luxury first-class cabins. The Residence luxury first-class cabins are the world's only 3-room private cabins on a commercial airliner. Our first Residence cabin launched in 2014 and was so successful that we now have a total of 10 Residence cabins on the upper level of each of our Airbus A380 airliners, the largest passenger planes in the world. The A380s and the Residence cabins and lounges are exclusively available on flights to and from the cities of New York, London, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sydney, Seoul, and Mumbai. Here we are at the first-class check-in lounge. Now, if you'd just like to make yourself comfortable here, I'll take your carry-on and your travel documents and check you in. And of course, I'll need your credit card to confirm the payment. And as you know, the cost of your fare is $38,000 US. This is our newest and most luxurious version of the Residence cabin. The next newest Residence fare is $32,000. As soon as you step foot in that cabin, I'm sure you'll agree this money is very well spent, especially compared to our other first-class seats, like the compact apartment series, with less than half the space at $20,000 for a one-way ticket. You hand over your luggage and documents and settle into one of the designer Italian leather chairs to take in the details of the first-class lounge. It includes more than just the classy lounge area you're sitting in. You also see a large bar, and a dining area, and a peek at the menu gives you a look at some of the complimentary gourmet tapas and appetizers on offer. There's also 2 luxury washrooms, including full-size showers. You're admiring the original artwork as James returns with your boarding pass and receipt. Yes, our first-class lounges are quite spectacular. This area is reserved for our first-class guests, but of course, even the economy travelers can pay to enter this part of the lounge. You can understand why they'd want to, but rest assured they will not be allowed access to your private lounge. If you'll follow me, I'll take you there now. James escorts you to your personal lounge, where you'll wait to board your flight in total privacy and comfort. Your lounge includes custom leather furniture, a huge TV, an entertainment system, and a fully stocked snack bar. I'll leave you here to relax course, our lounge attendants would be more than happy to bring you any food or drinks that you might want from the restaurant. Please let me know if there's anything else that you need. Otherwise, I'll come and fetch you when it's time to board. After a very pleasant wait that almost had you forgetting you were in an airport, your attaché returns with your carry-on luggage to let you know that it is time to board. He assures you that you are the first to board, to give you privacy and plenty of time to settle into your cabin before you take off. He leads you through the beautiful first-class gangway and onto the plane, where he hands off your boarding pass and carry-on to a gentleman wearing a crisp, perfectly tailored suit, completed with coattails and white gloves. Good evening, sir. I am Robert, your personal butler, at your service. Etihad Airlines welcomes you to the residence. Let me just stow your carry-on in your secure personal closet, and then I'll show you around the cabin. Well, as you probably know, the residence is the world's only 3-room private cabin on a commercial airliner. Your cabin features a full 125 square feet of private space. There's a spacious lounge with a state-of-the-art entertainment system, which also doubles as a dining room. You also have a separate bedroom with a double bed and a private full-sized bathroom. And now that we've had the grand tour, let's get you settled into the lounge and get you comfortable before takeoff. He settles you into the gorgeous leather reclining seat and gives you the obligatory but blessedly brief overview of the seatbelts and takeoff and landing procedures. He assures you that you will be free to roam around in your suite throughout the flight. Once settled, he asks if you'd like anything before takeoff. You'll find the chilled refreshment drawer beside you is fully stocked with the drinks you requested, and your specific snacks are in the next drawer. You have plenty of time for refreshments before takeoff, sir. Can I have the in-flight chef prepare a snack for you? You assure him you'll be fine with the snack drawer for now, but that you'd like to have dinner as soon as possible once in the air. Oh, certainly, sir. The in-flight chef has received your dining preferences, including your extensive dietary restrictions, and is ready to prepare a truly one-of-a-kind meal for you whenever you would like to eat. I've taken the liberty of pouring you a celebratory glass of our finest champagne to toast you for choosing to fly with us today. I'll leave you to settle in, but please let me know if there's anything at all that you need. As you sip your champagne, it doesn't take you long to get comfortable in the lounge. You connect up to the free in-flight Wi-Fi and are pleasantly surprised at how fast it is, and you set your devices up in the convenient charging station. You turn on the 32-inch LCD TV and look for a movie to watch on the extensive on-demand system. Before you know it, you're engrossed in your movie and enjoying your snacks and refreshments. If not for the brief interruption to your movie for the pilot's announcement, you might not have even noticed that the plane had started preparations for takeoff. In fact, you might have nearly forgotten you were on a plane at all. Shortly after a remarkably smooth takeoff, your butler checks in to let you know that the flight is departed on schedule and that the chef is currently hard at work preparing your dinner. In the meantime, he prepares the lounge for dinner by installing the fold-out dining table in front of your seat. You are impressed when he lays out a bright white tablecloth, but the glamour doesn't end there. You are stunned as he lays out your place setting, featuring custom 24-karat gold-plated porcelain dishes, gold-plated cutlery, and signature crystal glassware. Your dinner, sir, as requested. Each course is gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan, and paired with a wine recommended by our chef. Bon appetit. After one of the best meals of your life, and with a happy wine-induced glow, you decide to turn in for the night. But first, you're going to enjoy your full-height private shower. Your private bathroom is sleek and luxurious looking and stocked with all the amenities you could ever need. After a steamy hot shower and a refreshing scrub with the designer toiletries, you step out of the bathroom to realize that your butler has provided turn-down service and even laid out a bathrobe for you. You crawl into the double bed and relax into the highest quality designer Italian sheets and quickly drift off into sleep. A few hours later, you're awoken by a gentle tapping on the door to your bedroom. It's your butler, waking you up a few hours before landing as requested. You tell him to come in, and he enters holding a covered tray. "Breakfast in bed, sir," he says, placing the tray at the bed in front of you. Knowing you have all the time in the world and feeling utterly refreshed after your sleep, you take your time and savor the gourmet breakfast in bed. Catching up on the latest news on the 27-inch TV above the bed, you finally drag yourself out of bed and freshen up in the bathroom before settling into the lounge for landing. As the plane lands, you can't believe it, but you're almost disappointed that the flight's ending. Luckily, the VIP treatment is far from over. After getting priority deplaning, you're met by your arrivals attaché, who escorts you to the exclusive arrivals lounge. She assures you that your suits are on their way to be pressed and that your bags will be waiting for you in your private car whenever you're ready to depart. She asks if you'd like her to arrange any treatments in the lounge spa before you leave. you can't resist the excuse to extend your experience and immediately book a relaxing massage, followed by a soak and a steam before you freshen up in the private bathroom. Once you're finally relaxed, showered, and dressed in your pressed clothes, you head into the lounge's dining area and linger over a gourmet lunch. As strange as it may seem, you just don't want this flight to end. Finally, you have to admit that you can't stay any longer, and you ask your attaché to have your car prepared. "Of course, sir," she says. "Your bags are being loaded as we speak, and your car will be ready momentarily. As per your request, it'll be one of our low-profile models, but I assure you it is not low on luxury. It was our pleasure hosting you today, and we hope to see you again very soon." As you leave the airport through the VIP exit and climb to the back of your luxury car, you wonder if you'll ever be able to fly any other way again. So what did you think of the world's most expensive first-class cabin? Do you think it's worth the money? What was the most surprising part? Be sure and let us know in the comments.